Galaw ko mas bravura, mas donkey, mas atak. So ako, ang Sleeping Beauty kasi princess siya. So more of mga paganda, ganyan, princess. Ganun. So, tsaka medyo strict siya sa style din, and super classical talaga siya. Kaya medyo nahihirapan din ako kasi technically kailangan malinis, kailangan perfect position, kailangan perfect for the bus, kailangan kailangan perfect lahat. As in kita lahat kasi mas slow siya kaysa sa bravura. Kasi ang bravura is mabilis. So ako medyo nagsistruggle ako sa mabagal. So, ayun po.
My last question is for Miss Lisa. So, how did you come up with the pairing with Pia and Julio?
First time niyo bang mag-partner? Hindi naman. First time niyo lang mag-partner sa classical. Okay, how did I come up with the pairing? Usually, I match dancers according to aesthetics. So, it was more of height. Obviously, I have like 3 principal ballerinas in the company, Joan Sia, Abigail Olivero, and Pia Dames. And Pia is the shortest of the 3 principal dancers. And height-wise, Romeo is just a good, very good fit for her. That's more or less how I come up with pairings, but I also take into consideration technical ability, body type, as well as potential, and of course rank.
Are there any other questions?
Jay Pataw from Nagaya, Business Insight. Ms. Liza, at the class, this is for the 24th season. So is it going on tour also? On tour?
Sleeping Beauty?
Is Sleeping Beauty going on tour?
On tour? That would be wonderful, but at the moment, we are planning for the 25th anniversary season. We are planning a national tour of Gerardo Francisco's Ibong Atana. Maybe in the future, we can do a national tour of the Princess Trilogy. It'd be nice to have, so even if you didn't watch Cinderella and Snow White, you would still enjoy Sleeping Beauty, but Sleeping Beauty is the finale, so I would like to start maybe with a tour of Cinderella, and then Snow White, and then Sleeping Beauty. For me, I'd like to go in a chronological order there.
And my second question is, in the traditional Sleeping Beauty, she slept for 100 years. How long did she sleep here?
Over the course of the interval.
We have to find out.
You have to find out. You just have to, it works. It works. Because the thing is, I really had to adjust. My original concept was that there would be a tower, and that tower would be protected by a dragon, and Prince Philip would have to fight his way through a dragon. No? Of course, that all had to change, and the way we've changed it, it works. You just have to come to the show to find out how it works.
Thank you very much.
Dad, hi! My father is here. Oh wow! Come in.
Happy New Year,
Happy
Ballet Manila
New
family. Congratulations to the recent awards of Abby for Aliu and Gerardo for Toyin. I would just like to ask regarding about recent fire at Aliu and coming up with a venue for Newport. Did you choose it because it's the next venue available? And how come we're only down to 2 shows?
Well, budget, really. It is the venue that's available. It is also the venue that can appropriately, appropriately present Sleeping Beauty without having to construct a lot of sets. Because the first thing that we did away when we had to cut costs is, of course, the original plan was to have Mio Infante for the sets and Rahul Laurel for the costumes. And the two guys took it very well when I had to say that, I can't really afford it at the moment. The venue of Newport was available for January, and it has an LED screen. So we are having GA Palarme do a video background instead of having to construct sets. Yes, we are reusing a lot of our costumes from our past productions, Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, even in the past, Cinderella, Snow White, and Don Quixote. Even Circus de Ballet. I tell you, we had to look into our storage and look into what we could present. It's not going to look like a pache-pache production. It's going to be a fantastic production. I just don't want to give anything away at the moment, but it's minimal sets, maybe maybe some props, and just brilliant dancing in the Russian Vaganova style that Ballet Manila specializes in.
And for Pia and Romeo, mas sa tingin nyo, the pressure is on for the both of you since you're bearing the headline for the show. Is it more toxic now than before?
There will always be pressure, especially when you're dancing the lead parts and the principal, even just the soloist, of course. But it's still the company is presenting, and we're trying to rise like a phoenix. The pressure is there, but I think two of us can dance our best and do our best.
Pia.
Yun na.
Opo, tama nga po yung sabi niya na there will always be a pressure kasi syempre full-length ballet siya. And medyo mahirap din siya kasi sanay po kami na may theater kami noon na lagi kaming 1 week na nasa theater, may dress rehearsals kami. Pero ngayon po, sabi po ni Ma'am Liz, wala daw po kaming dress rehearsal. So, straight to show na. So, ayun po. Yun yung magiging struggle siguro.
There's no actual TDRs sa Newport. Pagdating doon yun na.
We only have the theater on Saturday and Sunday. So the rehearsal time that the company has on stage is really, compared to the normal way we do things in a little theater, where we have we have the theater for sometimes more than a week before, no? To polish everything, to look at everything from the audience point of view. This time around, we only have the Saturday morning and the early afternoon to set everything up, and then we open at 6 p.m. on Saturday, January 18. So I'm going to be relying on the professional experience of all my dancers and even the little children that we have dancing with us from the Macuja School of Ballet Manila. It's a production with about 100 dancers, and we're going to fill up that stage and just, dance our very best and tell the story of Sleeping Beauty.
Thank you so much, and Mary.
Thank you.
Are there any other questions?
I have one for Sir Chaz and Mamlis. This is not the first time that Sir Chaz and Mamlis have worked together on a ballet, but I would like to ask, what were the challenges you both faced when trying to find the right blend between the traditional choreography of Sleeping Beauty and executing your vision? And plus the rehearsal aspects as well. I mean, ballet is different. A lot of things are different and yet a lot of things are the same. So was there any challenges that you guys faced or anything difficult? Easy breezy?
It wasn't difficult. It was, I look at the dancers, we look at the dancers, and you can see what the dancers can do. And that's it. It's so easy to work with Ballet Manila. Because Ballet Manila has a technique, so it's easy for them. So it's not difficult. Although you said Sleeping Beauty was a traditional ballet, and we changed it into a more or less a now ballet. It's
shorter.
It's shorter.
Sleeping Beauty is normally 3.5 hours long. It's so much shorter now.
Now it's 2 hours.
Also, if you ask me what was the most difficult ballet to choreograph among the three, I would say Snow White was the most difficult, because for Cinderella, I already had the Prokofiev score, and for Sleeping Beauty, you have the score of Tchaikovsky's Sleeping Beauty. Snow White doesn't have music made for Snow White, the ballet, so I still had to search for music that would be appropriate for the ballet, and then create the scenes around the music that I would choose. Plus, because of the success of Cinderella, there was that added pressure of matching Cinderella. With Sleeping Beauty, it was quite smooth, and in fact, I think one of the easiest flowing ballets that came about once I was able to rehash the story and decide on really not presenting the traditional Sleeping Beauty, but putting in Cinderella, putting in Snow White, putting in all the different new characters, and doing away with all the divertissement, for example, the music of the White Cat that is very famous, yung bum, that music is now the music of Maleficent concocting this, putting the curse on the spindle and creating her disguise. Things like that. Again, you just have to come and watch because it's a very fast-paced Sleeping Beauty, and it also has a prologue to the prologue, and then a prologue, and then Act 1 and then Act 2. But it's all in a span of 50 minutes for Act 1 for the first part, interval, and then another 30 minutes for Act 2.
Natalie, as we put an end to the Princess trilogy, what can your fans and other ballet enthusiasts expect from Ballet Manila? So, are there other works as we close the 24th season and move into the 25th season?
Well, we still haven't closed the 24th season. We still have 2 new ballets in the making, our La Traviata and Carmina Burana of Rudy de Dios, and another collaboration with me and Shaz for La Traviata. It's my first tragedy, which is hard. Abby is dancing the role of Violetta, and we've started that already. As soon as Sleeping Beauty was finished, we started La Traviata. After that, we close on point and we begin planning and preparing for our 25th season, which will open with the national tour of Gerardo Francisco's Ibong Adarna, who was awarded the Toym Award in 2019. So it is really very nice of him to be given this award. and it kicks off our 25th season. Our 25th season will have 2 classical ballets and 3 other productions aside from Iba Madarna. So we're very, very excited to be doing that. Hopefully, we will also go back to Aliw Theater. The plan is to reopen Aliw Theater in Star City in October 2020. So we have 10 months to rebuild and come up with a spectacular season.
Well, thank you so Shaz, Ma'am Liz, Ian, Romeo, and all of you here today for joining us as we embark on our Sleeping Beauty journey next week. Newport Theatre, 18th and 19th of January. All right, we'll just call on the other dancers.